Hi, this is Elizabeth Rahm, the producer of One Day or Day One, and in this video I will be explaining how our title sequence used or challenged conventions and how we represented social groups and issues. To begin this video, I want to talk about genre conventions. Our movie genre is comedy drama, or as I like to refer to it, a dramedy. At the beginning of the film, we stuck with a genre convention that was primarily dramatic. Dramas are known for presenting realistic characters in conflicts with themselves, others, or a force of nature. This is why we chose to have Bess be in conflict with her friend Addie for leaving her to go to college. This conflict was shown through mise-en-scène by creating scenes that emphasized a change in Bess when Addie was not around. Costume and hair choice was a subtle way of showing this change. In scenes with Addie, you can see that Bess is wearing a bright yellow shirt, with her hair worn down. Yellow is a color that is known to symbolize happiness and represents the joy that Bess felt when Addie was still present. This is contrasted between scenes where Bess is not with Addie. Bess is often wearing a dark hoodie and her hair is tied back. And in instances where her hair is not tied back, she is often seen wearing dark black shades. This dark reserved look is meant to demonstrate the resentment and loneliness Bess feels now that Addie has left. Cinematography is also used to emphasize this conflict in the blocking of many shots. For example, this shot, the picture's only Bess. The camera makes room for a second person to be within the frame, but they are not there. This emphasizes Addie's absence in the scene and introduces it as a major plot point. This contrast is also produced through a method of editing called color correction. I color corrected the scenes that included both Addie and Bess to be more bright and colorful, while scenes that included just Bess by herself to be a lot more dim and dark. Editing also plays a role in this, as several graphic match cuts and match-on-action cuts are also used to emphasize Addie's absence. For example, this shot on the swings and this shot on the benches. These types of graphic match cuts, as well as match-on-action cuts, are common occurrence in dramedies. For example, in the movie Devil Wears Prada, their title sequence is made up primarily of graphic match cuts, as well as match-on-action cuts. This film's opening title sequence gave me a lot of inspiration when it came to storyboarding our own title sequence. In addition to this, I also admired their use of music, which is another common genre convention for drama. In drama, music is often played within a scene in order to underscore the drama. This is why the song at the beginning of the title sequence has a melancholy tone and talks of a lost lover or a friend. This again creates contrast with the more upbeat song that was chosen for the end of the title sequence. This is because the majority of the comedic genre conventions used within the title sequence are implemented at the end. Comedy, instead of working to present realistic conflicts and emotion, like drama, it works instead to hide emotions and be energetic. Comedy dramas will use aspects like exaggeration, wisecracks, and sarcasm. This was difficult for me as a scriptwriter and an actor to convey this energetic exaggeration. One way we implemented comedy was through dialogue. In one of my lines, I refer to Addie's dream as becoming a professional drug dealer. This is both sarcastic as well as an exaggeration. Addie does not really want to become a professional drug dealer. She is just studying to become a doctor. My character Bess exaggerates her resentment for Addie by associating her dream profession with a common criminal. Speaking of Addie's dream profession in our film, this was one way we were able to represent the social group of women. Our representation of girls being strong, active, and independent, playing sports like basketball and pursuing careers such as doctors goes against the representation of women in the majority of movies in the past, and instead goes along with the new women empowerment wave of media now being seen in Hollywood. In recent years, we have seen the release of movies such as Captain Marvel, where a woman is portrayed as a powerful heroine, and Where Did You Go, Bernadette, where the main character is a woman with a highly successful career as an architect. Our film joins these movies and represents women as being athletic and independent, challenging the representation of women shown in movies of the past. Our combination of developing conflict through aspects of costume, blocking, and editing, along with the implementation of comedy conventions such as sarcasm, helps us to create this title sequence that sets up for a movie that is both personal and touching to the viewer. Thanks for watching.